G'day guys and welcome back to my shop. Today I want to take you through how I went about making this double-headed Flamingo Axe from Fortnite. It was a bit of a tricky build, especially getting the heads made. They were basically made out of an EVA foam, but I'll take you through the process I did with building them. So to start with, I sculpted the head of one of the flamingos and just basically made sure it would fit to the right size that I wanted and everything. And I used the technique that Evil Ted uses with masking tape and aluminium foil, and just taped out the entire sculpt and then cut it off and pleated it out so that it sat flat down. Then I took my masking tape flamingo and transferred it onto some paper so that I could reproduce it more flat and duplicate it much more easier. Then I cut out the paper template. Then after cutting out the paper template, I transferred it onto some EVA foam and flipped it over to get the reverse side. But obviously I duplicated this twice for the two different heads. And just then cut out all the pieces of EVA foam, making sure that I had all the registration marks and pleats and stuff nice and clean. On the back of the faces here, I actually cut out a little channel, not quite all the way through, but just enough to be able to do the reverse cutting technique, which allowed me to have a bit more flexibility for it. So when I heated up the EVA and bent it round to shape, it actually sat better and gave me a better curve, because it was just a very, very tight for the shape that I was trying to create there. Used a Dremel to clean up some of the edges and tapered the underside of the beaks so they sat nicer. Then just using the head of the spray can there as a bit of a dome to help me shape and curve the inner part of the face. Then I glued up all the bits in different sections, glued up all those pleats and the rounded curved bit in the inside. So obviously this had a lot of seams in it, so I had to do a bit of patching, which you'll see in just a little bit, but I glued all the sections up and pressed all the pieces together and heat formed it so it had a good shape. And then attached the bottom part of the beak. And then what I did is I used some normal gaps and just a bit of a palette knife there to fill in all of my cracks and crevices and give it a better, smoother finish. There's a lot of filling on this one because there was such a tight curve with all those different pleats. And I just used a little bit of water in that cup to smooth out my edges. I then gave it a coat of primer, and as you can see here, some of those areas still need a bit more filling, so I just gave it another coat of filler before giving it a final prime, and then giving it a coat of paint. In most cases I had to do 1 or 2 layers of filling because some of those seams were fairly large, but I think it helped with the final look to be a much smoother finish. Then once it was all smoothed out, gave it a prime and then a coat of paint. For the bodies of the flamingos, I taped down my handle and tried gluing it on with some contact adhesive, and just had to use a bit of hot glue here and there just to help it stick a little bit better in the end. Final look just needed some coats of pink, obviously, and just a normal bit of garden hose with some brass fittings on the end of it, and I'm really happy with the way this came up in the end. So this video's got a slightly different format to it, guys. I'm just trialing a few different styles and looks of my videos as I go along till I find what really works. So I'd really appreciate your feedback on what you think of this video and my other videos as well, just so I can come up with something that works best for those people that are enjoying what I'm doing. So please, by all means, leave some comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video.